Good evening. My name is Peter McDougal. At least it is now. I have also been called a geek, a nerd, a geeky nerd, a nerdy geek, and a geeky nerd. But for most of my life, I've been known as Petey Falcone, son of Jimmy Falcone, one of New York's most notorious mobsters. But despite what you may have read about my father, he's actually been a very loving man who would do anything for his family.
Strike three, you're out! Home run!
But then one day, the mob turned against him, as mobsters are prone to do. And they didn't care if they got any of us in the process. But he protected his family and heroically helped convict some of the most horrible men in the country, all of whom were at my communion. And that's how we wound up here, in witness protection in Regina, Saskatchewan. And if any of you think this story wasn't just one humongous rationalization, forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
I got here as soon as I could, Jimmy. What seems to be the problem?
I miss pizza.
I beg your pardon? You made it sound like an emergency.
It is. See, I'm in this weekly poker game, and the guys order these pies, like ketchup on cardboard, and not the good kind. So I was shooting my mouth off and promised to show them real pizza. So I'm kinda committed.
You should be committed. And where do you intend to get these pies?
That's the beauty part. I know this place back home, best pizza outside of Italy. And they promise delivery in 30 minutes so they're free. So odds are we won't even have to pay.
I'm sorry, no. Such an order may tip off your enemies. As for poker, need I remind you of the pitfalls of gambling?
Aw, man, don't you do anything for fun?
I absolutely do. I fish, I hunt, I read, I enjoy the occasional menage a trois, I dabble in embroidery and crochet, but what I don't do is gamble.
$100 says you do.
All right. I know your secrets. It's time you learned one of mine.
Whoa! I don't want to know who you manage a trois with.
Imagine, if you will, a young McCool, aimless, directionless, muscleless, and then he discovered the wager. At first it was just harmless games of gin rummy for a penny a point, but soon that wasn't enough. It had to be a quarter, $1, $100, nor did it matter what the game was. Cards, dice, ponies, pigs!
Why do you look like a hippie if it was the 90s?
Stay on topic, Jimmy. Never in my life had I felt such a rush. I was hooked. I'd go on week-long binges and forget to feed horse. I put my sainted mother in a home and lost her rent money at the track. I turned my back on almost everyone I cared about, and they me. And I was about to lose the only one I had left. Don't go. Without you, I have no one. You're right. I'll never bet again. I know I've said this before, but this time I mean it. Yes, really. And that was the moment I vowed to put my life together. The moment I decided to be a Mountie. And I have not wagered a penny since.
I just got one question. What kind of landlord lets you keep a horse in your apartment?
Indeed. For Canada and flashbacks that remain relevant to the storyline.
Isn't it a glorious day in Regina? The sun is shining, the snow is melting. One can look out and see endless miles of wheat and wheat.
What's up with you?
Petey's got a girlfriend.
Shut up!
Oh, a girlfriend. Tell me about her.
Her name's Rita. They kissed in the parking lot behind Mrs. McGeevy's car.
Shut up! Ow!
Don't ever tell me to shut up.
Hello? Yes, Petey's here. Who may I say is calling? Oh, Rita! Petey speaks so highly of you.
Mother, no!
He speaks highly of us, too. Oh, get the f*** out of here!
Mom!
Ow! What was that for?
Don't ever hit my big brother.
You little squirts. Okay,
Thanks, Gina. That was really...
$2.
What?
$2.
Okay.
So, Rita, what are you doing next Sunday? Would you like to come for family dinner?
Rita, say no! Run!
Good. We can't wait to meet you. Bye-bye. Oh, did you want to talk to her?
That's okay. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Raise 5.
Schwan schwan.
So sorry to disturb, Premier. These documents just arrived from Ottawa for your immediate attention.
Keep your knickers on, laddie. I'm playing. Put 'em with the others. All right, Jimmy, you Scottish bastard. It'll cost you 5 more if you want to see my cards. Or do you not have the balls, you nutless lassie?
I see your 5, and raise another 5.
Fold.
Read 'em and weep. Kings and 9s.
3 ladies. Sounds like my crib every night. Hey-oh.
Grab a chair, McCool. We need some fresh blood.
Thank you, sir, but I don't gamble.
Come on, McCool. The engine's taking everything we got. And how often do you hear that?
Fellas, if the man don't gamble, the man don't gamble.
Schwan schwan. Where I come from, the only men who don't gamble are ladies.
Well, I suppose one hand won't hurt. Jimmy, I'm a little short on cash. Would you extend a man a small loan?
You sure you want to do this? What about everything you said the other day?
I've been thinking about that these past few seconds. I haven't gambled in almost 15 years. Clearly, a man with a gambling problem couldn't achieve that.
Okay, I'll give you a friendly loan at 18%, but this is business. No one's gonna take it easy on you, not even me.
Jimmy, if I enter that game, it's you and the others I'd be worried about. Ante up, boys. It's my deal. Gentlemen, I don't even have to look at the cards. I look into your eyes and I know what's in your mind. You want us to think you made your straight, but you never got the 9. You made your trip 7s, but you don't know if they're good enough. You're bluffing with an ace-king high, and you're cheating on your wife. You're disgusting. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me?
I see your 10, and raise 10 more.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just a long blink.
Open your eyes.
No.
All right. I still think you're bluffing. Call.
Full house. And finish blink. Raise 500, and that should send you home.
Jimmy, you just walked into my trap. I see your 500, and I raise you 10,000.
Bloody
Ouch.
hell!
Schwan schwan.
Buddy, you're already into me deeper than you want to be.
What's the matter? Are you chicken?
McCool, you don't got this one.
Buck, 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 buck,
Look,
buck.
you started strong, but now Lady Luck is banging another guy.
Oink, 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 oink.
Just walk away.
Moo, moo.
Who you calling a cow? All right, you got it. 10 G's more.
4 kings.
4 aces.
What?
You owe me 50 large, Special Agent.
I don't have it.
Then I'll put you on a plan. In the meantime, I'll take some collateral.
No, not horse. What have I done?
I tried to warn you, buddy. Now I own you. For Canada! And... Yeah, I'll just walk him out from here. Hey, Cheech! I'm making a list of stuff to ask for from McCool. He can't pay us back, so he's gotta let us do whatever we want. What should I put you down for?
A puppy.
You don't need McCool for that. You can get a puppy anyway.
Can I?
No, because I'd have to walk it and clean up after it. I'm thinking more like taking a family on a cruise.
Me included?
Yeah, you included.
Then who's gonna watch the puppy?
There is no puppy!
Jimmy, what kind of sad childhood did you have that you hate puppies?
Hi, I need your help. How do I get Rita out of coming for dinner?
Why do you want to do that?
Because she's Persian, and you know how our family is with people who are different from them.
What's wrong with being Persian? Everyone loves Paris.
No, not Parisian. Persian. Iranian from Iran.
Oh, you mean like one of those chicks who straps bombs on her chest and goes into nightclubs? I never got that look.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's racist.
You take that back. Racism is ugly, and I'm pretty. Mom, Petey said we're racist.
And I'm pleased to say I am no longer gambling, and I'm ready to pay my debt.
You're a little light.
The ATM was out. Bank messed up the transfer. Checks in the mail?
You don't think we heard these before?
Dog ate it.
He has a dog.
All right, I don't have it all, but I'm doing the best I can.
I understand. It's a lot of money to get all at once. So, in lieu of cash, there's a number of favors you can do for us.
That's blackmail.
You owe me 50 G's from gambling. Want to take that up with your supervisor?
Jimmy, please, don't do anything rash. I've taken on a whole array of extra jobs. I'll get you your money by any means necessary. Except crime.
How do you make money without crime?
Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to attend. I miss you, old friend. I deserve as much, but I shall get you back. For Canada! Oh, where these boots are made for walking. Are you satisfied with your long-distance carrier?
Smile.
Look what I found at the newsstand.
I don't believe it.
I know. They printed my letter.
Not that. That's McCool on the cover. I can't believe he'd stoop this low for money. It's really sad. Jeez. I don't know if I should feel bad for the guy or intimidated.
There you are. Did you know your son is ashamed of us?
What? Petey, get down here!
Yes, Pop?
Your mother says you're ashamed of us. What the hell's that about?
Okay, I'll be honest. This girl I like is coming to dinner, and she's Middle Eastern, and I'm terrified that you, one of you, most likely you, will offend her, and she'll come to hate me for it.
Petey, you gotta relax about this stuff. When I was growing up in the old neighborhood, we was all everything. We was all friends. It didn't mean nothing. We called each other Dagos and Hebes and Micks and N-words.
You actually used the N-word?
Yeah, but only to their faces, never behind their backs. That would be insensitive, something a spick would do.
You see? Your father makes good sense.
Mother, a turban? Really?
It's not a turban, it's a towel.
Yeah, what's wrong with having a towel head?
You guys are killing me.
Nobody's killing nobody. Just let me frisk this girl when she gets here. No bomb, no problem.
Special Agent McCool can't come to the door right now. Please leave a message in the mailbox.
We know you're in there, McCool.
No, you don't.
He's got a point, Jimmy. Can anyone ever really know anything?
McCool, you can't avoid us. It's your job to take care of us.
My next payment isn't due until tomorrow.
We ain't here for the money.
Oh, in that case, may I interest you in some Helen DeCarlo cosmetics?
Jeez, you look like hell.
Have you lost height?
Let me go get my samples. I'll be right back.
Look at him, Cheech. He's a shadow of his former self. No dignity, no self-respect. He's given up on everything he cares about. And it's my fault.
So?
Just saying.
All right. Who wants moisturizer?
McCool, sit down. You know that list of requests we gave you? I think we was thinking too small. First, we'd like to go visit the old neighborhood.
Jimmy, you know that's impossible.
Then pay up.
Fine, I'll work it out.
Also, maybe a cruise.
Fine.
And a puppy.
Fine.
No puppy!
Fine.
Come on, McCool, pull yourself together. You're making me feel bad. Where's our usual back and forth, our Tony banter?
You know what, Jimmy? You're right.
Good, let's get back to it. So, if they do another one of those private rocket ships to outer space, I think Petey would like that.
No. No to everything. It all stops now.
Yeah, this is what I like. You and me going at it, mambo a mambo. Now my turn. You want me to take this up with your supervisor?
You don't have to, Jimmy. I will pay you what I owe you, but I will besmirch my uniform no more. As of tomorrow, I will resign my commission as a Mountie.
Holy hell.
Bum, bum, bum. Jimmy, look at this. I'm talking to a squirrel. Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, you should have seen the guy. I know it's hard to imagine, but he looked bad. Real bad.
It is hard to imagine.
I never should have lent a guy with a gambling problem all that money, and then I pushed him on top of it. He's a stand-up guy for a cop. He's always been fair to us, and we could do a lot worse. Even his quitting shows a little backbacon. That's how they say it in Canada.
Jimmy, are you developing a conscience?
Conscience? Nah. I just got this inner sense of right and wrong that's impelling me toward moral action.
What are you saying?
I broke him, so I gotta fix him. I'm gonna let him off the hook. Wipe the slate clean.
You really are a lovable teddy bear.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Mommy! Daddy! I can't sleep!
What's wrong, sweetheart?
I heard you and Daddy talking through the wall, and Daddy says he's gonna let someone who owes him money not pay? I don't understand! I'm scared!
Oh, sweetie, there's nothing to be scared of. The man owes me more money than he's got, and it's destroying him.
He's doing it again, Ma! He's doing it again!
Oh, sweetie, it's a sin to let others suffer.
Oh, like a hurt animal? Then we gotta do the Christian thing and put him out of his misery. Let's whack him.
Aw, Gina.
That's very generous of you, Jimmy. I would be forever in your debt, and so I cannot accept.
No strings, honest. And the blackmail stops. You can stay a Mountie.
It's more complicated than that. To recover from my addiction, I have to take responsibility for my actions, even if that means doing shameful, shameful things.
No one's gonna buy that magazine.
Really? Tell me the truth, Jimmy. Do you find me attractive?
Okay, we're not going there. Isn't there anyone you'd be willing to take help from?
Only a true loved one. But I have no siblings. Daddy left when I was very young, and Mummy lost her marbles. All I had was horse.
Tell you what, don't quit your Mountie thing just yet. Give me till the end of the week.
Can you sign this?
Certainly.
You want a party?
Certainly not. Well, define party.
I still don't get it.
It's simple. McCool won't let me forgive his debt, so he's just gonna have to find the money on his own. He'll give it back to me, and everybody's square.
I have found a satchel of money on the street. It must be returned to its rightful owner.
What an asshole. I can't believe it. You try to help a guy and it bites you in the ass.
Well, you know what they say. Try to help a guy and it bites you in the ass.
The funny thing is, I still want to figure out a way to help him.
I'll get it.
Hi, Petey. Thanks for inviting me.
Is that her? I'll be right out.
Look, there's no time to explain. Just don't judge me by my family, and whatever happens, I'll protect you. And no, I have no idea why there's a horse in our living room.
Hi, you must be Rita. I'm Cookie. She's adorable. She is, yes, she is. Come, sit. Dinner will be ready in about 10 minutes. So, Rita, tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
I don't know what I'd like to know. What do your parents do?
I knew it. Just because she's from the Middle East, you automatically assume her parents must be terrorists or taxi drivers.
I never said...
My father is a dentist, and my mother is a stay-at-home mom.
And no, it's not because her father will punish her mother if she works, thank you very much.
Two of my wives were stay-at-home moms. Well, without the kids. Basically, they were leeches.
Your uncle's funny. Not really, just retarded.
So, Rita, are you thinking about college yet?
Why? Because Muslim women aren't allowed to go to school? They're just supposed to stay home and be subservient to their man? Is that what you're asking?
I give up. Jimmy, you want to ask her anything?
Okay, Rita, say something you did is destroying a guy, and all you want to do is make peace. But he don't want peace. He just wants to keep the same old pattern going. What do?
What's that supposed to be? Some warped metaphor of the Arab-Israeli conflict?
Rita, hi. I love what you're wearing.
What'd you expect? You people! What, she was supposed to show up in a burqa and a turban going...
Petey, enough! Can you talk about anything other than my race?
Me?
Race? That's it. A race.
Yes, Petey, I'm Persian, and that's all you can see. But I'm a real person with real feelings, and you've done nothing but make me uncomfortable since I got here. I'm sorry, Mrs. McDougal. You all seem lovely, but I don't think I can stay for dinner. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with driving a taxi. It's an honest, decent living. And yeah, I lied. My father drives a taxi. You dirty, racist snob.
One way or another, them Arabs always explode.
Look, he won't take the money from me. If I just give it to you, he'll know it came from me anyway. You gotta get this money on your own. I know he broke his promise to you and you're mad, but he's your best friend and you're all he's got. So you can stay mad at him or you can help him. His life is in your hands. Or you can keep bunking with Cheech for the rest of your life. Whoa!
That's so wrong, bringing up the rear. It's dough and dill, dough. That's so wrong, making its move. Passes ointment, passes gas, passes mustard, moving in on dill. It's dill, dough, and that's so wrong. That's so wrong, coming up the rear. He'll never be able to do it, but hang on. Here comes ointment. Dill falls behind. It's that's so wrong and dough, and that's so wrong. It's a photo finish. It's that's so wrong by a nose.
I've never been with a four-legged broad, but I'm open to anything.
Aw, please don't kiss. Please don't kiss.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 Saskatchewan la 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 la.